It's the Process Vlog.
What's up, everybody? It's another one with me, Canary Balance.
And the SLYCE.
Yes, and we are the Process.
Yeah,
What's up, man? How you doing? How you been?
Man, still kicking it. New week. How about yourself?
You know me, bro. Another day, another dollar.
Dude.
But you know we gotta discuss some topics. We got 3 hot topics to talk about tonight. Yeah, so on our last blog, we were talking about Jersey, and today we're gonna talk about Jersey.
Again.
So Abigail, asshole Ethnic.
Oh man.
Out in Short Hills Mall, out in Jersey, upscale mall, decides to throw a fit in Victoria's Secret. Basically, she charges at a woman, then she lays on the ground, starts throwing a fit, pretending like she didn't do anything. Then when the lady's saying they're recording her, she ends up getting up, chasing her, talking about get away from me, and tries to hit her again.
Stop recording me.
And I'm like, man, what's going on in New Jersey? I lived out there. It wasn't that racist.
Is there something in the water?
For real? What y'all been out there? Y'all ain't traveling around with the blicky no more? And everybody feel comfortable?
Man, it's crazy, man. We was just talking about this last week about how people feeling comfortable to just do whatever and how people standing up and all that, like in that neighborhood. I don't get it. I don't, it's like the news reporter said, it's so much entitlement out there, but it's all getting exposed now. It's all getting exposed now. It's and it was just ridiculous the fact that the lady, first of all, she tried to deny it. Then she tried to deflect it by throwing a temper tantrum. Then she chases the lady again. Just proves that she did it in the first place.
Right, of course. If it didn't prove it already that she's on camera doing it.
Right.
So it's like man, like you said, the entitlement or the comfort, just the comfort to even do that. Especially in an upscale place. This isn't like some dirty mall in a dirty part of Jersey. But this is like an upscale place, you know?
Yeah, I don't even know how I would react to seeing that. Like, I think it just, for me, I think it just depends on the mood I'm in. Like, first I feel like I look, and from there, depending on like what's going on, like her seeing this lady on the ground, I don't know if I would leave. I don't know if I would start laughing, or I don't know if I start recording it too.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely be laughing at that. And that is something to be laughed at, and it is something to be dragged. That's why we'll drag her here. So Abigail, asshole, Ethnic, you're a douche. Just like that.
Yeah, man. Straight like that.
And moving on, we're going to talk about the baby almost getting finessed and hitting on with the curb.
Yeah, I like what the baby did. I like what he did, man. You want to tell him or you want me to tell him? I like what he did.
So the baby is getting out his tour bus. He sees some kids out there selling candy. He goes and talks to them. He says, hey, how much for a box? Right off rip, kid says $200. He's like, 200, huh? He asked the other kid, what about you? How much for your box? Oh yeah, man, mine is $200 too. So he's like, how much candy you got in there? I think they said like something like 35. He said, how much is it selling for? He's like, $2 a piece, right? So he's like, yeah, that doesn't add up to $200. So he's like, you know what? Just let me get 2 pieces of candy. Here's $4 for you. Here's $4 for you. And he goes on with his day just laughing.
That's how you play yourself, children. There's lesson to be learned here. Just because you think somebody got money, don't mean you can take advantage of them. Now, when the first boy said $200, and then the baby asked the second guy, how much is your box? Immediately, my thought would have been, my box is shit, $75. Even if you want to say $75. Just off the strength, I feel like because you being closest to honest, he would have probably bought the whole damn box. Boom.
And he said that. He said, had y'all not did that, he said he would have given y'all 200. And he probably would have paid 100 for the box and let them keep the change on it. See?
Yeah, that was when keeping it real gone wrong. Dave Chappelle episode. Yeah, this is the baby. Oh, nah, you can't finesse him. Plus, he from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you going to just game a gamer. Like, nah.
And that's what he said too. He said he used to sell candy, so he already knows the hustle.
See, I didn't even see that part, but guess how did I know that?
That's what I mean. But, you know, shout out to the baby for that. You know, stay smart in these streets. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. He's not going to anyway. And he's killing the game right now.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the baby.
But speaking about music, man, how you feel about how people have thought about the success of certain artists in the past or even now? You know, they think that basically if you're black and you get famous, you did something with the devil.
Yeah, man. I think it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, right? Because sometimes some stereotypes come from different races, and then sometimes it comes from our own people too, doubting each other. Like, you know, it's typical. Okay, perfect example. You see a dude in the neighborhood putting a new pair of Jordans on. What did he do to get those Jordans? First thought, you know what I'm saying? The older people looking like, what did he do to get those Jordans? Those Jordans cost $200. Like, he couldn't have worked the job, saved his money up, and got a pair of Jordans, right? Same kind of concept with this. It's like when you see somebody get I don't even say ultra successful, but semi-successful, then it's like, oh, they had to do something wrong. But, you know, I think it has a lot to do with just skin color in general. Just our backgrounds and how people are raised to perceive things, right? Like you see, you take a white person, a black person, an Indian person, and an Asian person, right? You all put them in a Benz. Who's getting pulled over?
Oh yeah, it's always gonna be the black person.
Right. It's kind of parallel to that. It's like you measuring the face with success, and you like that face is not supposed to have that kind of success. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's and that's unfortunate because it shows like a devalue, especially on the black community, to be like, okay, this guy, he rhymes, he makes words, and he made millions of dollars off of it. And someone will be like, I rhyme and I make words. How come I don't make millions off of it? And not understanding like your grind is totally different from their grind.
Right. Everybody's household is ran different. Not to compare households to say what's this or that, but everybody's team is different. Everybody's engine and what makes things run is different. Now, when you have big labels or big entities, a big capital behind you, I mean, same with any business, really. At the end of the day, it's just having those resources available, right? So when it's like, having opening a business. Music is like a business, right? You're getting a loan, you're getting the capital to push you up front, to push you out there, to get noticed, to get, I guess you could say overnight success, what they call it. But in reality, is really the resources that make you seem that you're bigger than what you really are.
Right, of course. Just and that's the thing, a lot of people, they grind, they get those loans and they stay up late, they go out, they market themselves, they talk to people, they hit these little venues in the cities, go all around, because it could take 2 or 3 years before like everybody sees them globally.
Yeah.
But it's like as soon as they pop, it's like, oh yeah, he popped because he's in the occult. You seen him in his video, he threw his hand up like that and went like that 3 times. Yeah, man, that was for the devil.
That was a signal right there. That was the bat signal right there. Whenever you see these hands go up 3 times, something's going on. And it's like, come on, man. If it was okay, if these people were truly involved in a secret society, how the heck would you know about
Yeah, exactly. And why would they all be black?
it?
All of them? Every single one of them were black.
Uh,
They didn't at one point say, "Hey, let's let a Spanish guy in here," or let's let a.
I think we be giving celebrities too much credit, man. I feel like we give them too much credit. Let's take a list of three people. Shoot, Lil Uzi Vert, the Baby, Jay-Z, and Oprah. Out of those people, in reality, Oprah is the one who should be in some shit. You know what I'm saying? Who should be tied into some kind of things behind the scenes. If we were to put people in categories, right?
Right.
Oprah or Jay-Z.
It'll
Little Uzi
definitely
Vert.
be Oprah.
Yeah, definitely Oprah. But I'm just saying, like, people be looking, you give too much credit to like new people that I don't even know their music that well. And they're like, oh, this guy is he's in Illuminati, he's in this and that. Like, come on, guys.
Right. You know, you think about Oprah been out since like the 80s. So she's rubbed elbows with a lot of people. She's had a lot of big guests on her couch. Jay-Z, he's been out since the 90s. He's been able to network with a lot of people, but I still don't believe that they're doing these weird things behind the doors, you know?
Yeah, no, not to
Or they
say,
may or may not, but
yeah,
there's no way to know that.
yeah, not to say that things don't go on behind the closed doors, because they do, just not everybody.
Yeah, that's the thing, not everybody. That's what that's what Nori was talking about. He was like, you know, there's doors with fires behind them. He said, I just decided to go my own way on it. And that's what I think some artists do.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And there's certain things that propels people's career faster than others. Making the right relationships and stuff like that. But that's neither here or there. I think at the end of the day, all Black artists are not in Illuminati.
And we'll end it there like that. Hey guys, we thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, make sure you hit us with a like, a subscribe, a share. Just look out if you enjoyed the video. Other than that, I'm Canary Valens.
Slyce.
Peace.
Yeah, watch those fingers, man.